What's going on, folks? This is Pete from Record, Upload, Repeat. Welcome back. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and please subscribe. So today is September 11th, 2016, 15 years after the 9/11 attacks. I'm over here at the Kensico Dam in Westchester, New York, in Valhalla, New York, more specifically. And they have a 9/11 memorial. I'm going to show you guys the memorial, and I'm going to give you a little bit about my experience surviving the September 11th attacks, but in my own way. So let's go check that out. All right, so here's the actual memorial. They're going to be doing a service later. That's why all the chairs are set up over here. And yeah, so this is the memorial. And all of the names of the ones that passed are all around.
Hey, you know what color?
So then you walk right under, and you can see all the way up. It's very nice what they did. Makes me proud to be an American. But yeah, that's what they're doing.
It's supposed to be.
See? So if you guys remember this, this is what they ended up setting up for it.
Okay.
There you go. So I just want to give you a view from over here. It really is very nice what they did, I gotta say. It really is. Very cool. I've been here a lot of times. I used to ride my bike up here. Very cool. So, we're like almost literally climbing the stairway to heaven to see if we can get on top of the dam. Does anybody have any damn questions? Hey everybody, so make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, of course. This is the top of the Kensico Dam in Valhalla, New York. Right here. You used to be able to drive across it, not anymore. So this right here is the reservoir where I believe New York City gets their water here, right? New York City water supply. And look at that beautiful tree with all that bacteria just sitting in the water, so animals can go to the bathroom in it. And as you can see, it's gated off over there, so you can't get through. But this is pretty cool. So they allow people to just walk across over here. Hopefully you can hear me, it's a little windy. I've actually never walked across this before. I drove across it with my uncle when I was a kid, back in like the mid to late 90s. Let's see what we can see from here. Whew. Wow, that's high. That's where I was before. Whew. Excuse all my heavy breathing. This is pretty cool. There's the 9/11 memorial right down there. Let's see, they have like a little observation area right here. I guess they let you ride bikes up here. You just don't want anybody driving. Let's see, actually this is a really nice view. There it is. Pretty cool. I believe down there it used to be like a wading pool, they used to have water in there, but not anymore. I used to ride bikes up here. Pretty cool stuff. So if you made it to this point in the video, comment the secret code, which is going to be "The dam is big." THEDAMISBIG. The dam is big. And it sure is. Thanks for watching. As you can see right here, when we're leaving the dam to go back down the stairs, fuck, ow, just got bitten by a mosquito. The guardhouse and everything over here used to be in service, but as you can see, they have the barricades up, and there's always a cop at the other end. I don't know if you can see the cop car, so that they don't allow people in here. But I'm gonna head back down, and then I will give you my thoughts on my September 11th experience. Alright, so here's my quick 9/11 story. My quick 9/11 story is I was in the 9th grade when it happened. It was that Tuesday morning. I had just come in from gym class, and I remember I was going to global history, and my teacher was like, everybody go to the cafeteria right now, da 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 da. And when we walked in, like the whole school was packed in there with faculty and everybody. They had like 4 TVs set up, and all of a sudden you just see the buildings on fire. And like the first building was on fire. It was before the second plane hit. And we were all just like, what the hell's going on? This is terrifying. Then the second plane hit, and it was like, oh shit. Like I almost started crying, dude. I was sitting next to my friend Mario. I'll never forget that. And I looked at him, I'm like, are we gonna die? Like we had no idea. So then after everything happened, we all wanted to go home, but that didn't happen. So we all went back to class like it was normal. And then I remember in 9th period, the last period of the day, you know, all the airplanes were supposed to be like out of the sky, like they shut down the skyways. And then all of a sudden we hear like 2 jets flying over the school. Everyone ran to the window and was looking up like, oh my God, are we getting attacked? But, you know, it was the US Air Force, I guess, patrolling the skies or whatever. I'll never forget how scary that was. And I remember it was tough to sleep that night and everything. And the reason why I'm saying this is it was a day I thought I was going to die. And I feel god-awful for the families that lost people in the 9/11 attacks. But the problem that I have is when the news blows it up. It has been 15 years since the 9/11 attacks. Let's show you the planes crashing into the towers. Let's show you the people jumping out of the towers. I don't agree with that. They need to stop fucking showing the footage. If you want to make a mention, you know, we feel bad about all the people that were lost. But never forget and always remember, no way. I don't want to remember it. I want to forget about it, okay? I was watching on the news today, on the local news station, they were reading off, like down in the city at the memorial, they were reading off all of the people who passed away, and everybody in the crowd is crying. Like, that's good to be there crying and missing your loved ones. You know, you never want to forget your loved ones, but we don't want to remember what happened. That was horrific. That was terrifying for everybody, everyone in the world. I live in New York. I was 35-40 minutes away from the city when that happened. You know, so to all those people that say, never forget, always remember, these colors don't run, fuck you, seriously, because you're doing it all wrong, okay? Keep that shit to yourself, because all those people in the crowd were crying hysterically today, and I felt horrible. Nobody should have to remember that. especially if you have loved ones that died in the attacks. You know what I mean? No one wants to remember that. I have the utmost respect for the police and the fire department, and all the people that went to go and help, that lost their lives, and now all of the people that have problems with their lungs and cancer due to 9/11. I feel god awful for that, and I feel horrible for those families. But the media needs to shut the fuck up about it. About never forget, always remember, blah 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 blah. Blah. Shut up. Okay, it's been 15 years. We need to move on from this. You want to say a short little excerpt? You know, we respect all those that were lost. We feel terrible, and you got to move the fuck on, folks. You know, like everything they're doing here, it's all nice and good and everything, but it's fucking depressing. All right, it really is. Now I know everyone's going to attack me and be like, "Oh, well, you don't get it. It's, you know, respect and pride and blah blah blah." Dude, it's not. It's not. You're doing more harm than good. You gotta like move past it. You know, if you want to, you know, be like, oh wow, it's 9/11, that was a scary day, you gotta move on from it, man. Seriously, you can't harp on the past like that. But that's all I have to say. It was a terrifying day, and I don't want to remember it, so don't always remember. Please try to forget, and we need to move on. Folks, this has been Pete from Record, Upload, Repeat. Thank you for paying attention to this long vlog, and today's secret comment code is going to be, the day has come. Everyone comment that down below. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's try and get 15 to 20 likes. And as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.